live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube, and thanks for joining. I have back up here on my Facebook group, the Blood Type Connection program, and I have back up over here on this camera. God is just be healthy. And today I want to talk about showing up for you. How do you show up for you? For those of you that's new to seeing me go live, I like to inspire people in the areas of mind, body, and soul. I teach about eating right for your blood type. I teach about connecting for your blood type. I teach you your blood type personality. I teach you the way you think and behave and how it shines light on who you are, the expression of life that you came to project to others, the gift that you came to bring in physical reality, shape, and form. And a lot of people, they start off their journey, even though we all pick our story, we start off our journey in some type of trauma, some type of dis-ease, because it was actually something we chose in an effort to get to our becoming stage, because we ultimately knew when we were in all-knowing infinite intelligence that we would be our savior for ourselves. And so I teach people what avatar self that they chose and how to play the game of life and be comfortable in your avatar self based upon your blood type. Experiencing dis-ease, well, eat according to your blood type. Experiencing the wrong type of job, well, you have good, the best and worst jobs according to your blood type. Experiencing relationship issues, well, you're compatible with certain blood types. And so those of you that are new to that, knowing or understanding, all of this information is available on my website, saltoftheearthpub.org. But today I want to talk about showing up for you. And when I say this, I in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, the blood type AB, you have this magnetically drawn energy. Well, this might not, this might be totally against what you do every day, because of the fact that your energy is so captivated and drawing other people to you. You often show up for everybody else in the world. So when I'm talking about this subject, you need to really, even though you represent only 4% of the United States population, you really need to chime in, and you really need to check yourself, because this is gonna test the way you think. Since I understand how each blood type thinks, I want you to understand this is gonna challenge you, blood type AB, the most, because you're so busy in the physical reality showing up for other people. You got that what would Jesus do energy, like, right? You got that I'm not gonna take no side type energy. I'm gonna be on this person's side. I'm gonna be friends with this person because of what the energy that you came for to project in the physical reality. But sometimes you need to go in. And when I talk about going in and showing up for you, I'm talking about all blood types. Hey Leela, hey Sandra, thank you for being here on my YouTube channel. I appreciate your presence. So it's time to show up for you. And so this might look different for everybody. Thank you for being here, Black. Thank you for being here, Cassandra. This might look a little different for everybody. Hey, Tangela. Tangela is a famous actor in the physical reality. Y'all tap the screen for Tangela. She's an actor, and she come and she frequent my lives, and I appreciate your presence, babe. But how do you show up for you? So in relationships, we show up for relationships. And sometimes we make sacrifices for relationships. Oh, because babe wants da today, so I'm going to go ahead and do what babe wants to do, because you want to show up for babe. And in corporate America, on your job, you show up on your job because everybody that show up on their job have something in common. They all want the money to afford the lifestyle that they have. So they show up for that. You show up in every area of life, but it becomes a pivotal moment that it's time to show up for you. And let me tell you, me being retired, early retirement, it had not, in the beginning of my retirement, it had not been a more delicate moment that I needed to show up for me than ever that I experienced in life. Because in life, when I had a job, I had to show up at a certain time, or I knew I wasn't going to get paid, or I knew that there was going to be some consequences with that job. But now I as a business owner, now have to only show up for me based upon how I feel and what I want to do on that particular day. It becomes a test of time. You either have the determination to show up for you or you don't. And you're going to face you in life. So when moments of life, I'm preparing you for the next level in your life by helping you embrace the thought of showing up for you right now. Because maybe when the job is taken away from you, maybe if that relationship is no longer present in your life. This is why so many people get so depressed in relationships when it's over, because they were so busy showing up for the other person, and now they're like, what do I do? What do I do? Because I was showing up for you, and now you gone. So who do I show up for? It takes skill to be able to show up for you. It takes skill, but it also takes determination, and it takes will and tenacity for you to show up for you. For you. So it's the perfect time to develop that will, that determination right now to show up for you in small areas of life. Show up for you as it pertains to what you're putting in your body, or for my health and wellness people. That's how you show up for you. Small steps for showing up for you. You could show up for you in the blood type connection. You could show up as it pertains to your personality, the energy that you said that you were going to present, the gift that you said that you was going to give to the world. Blood type O, you could show up for you with your drive for results. You show up for you every day in that area. Blood type B, you could show up for you with your brilliant mind and your ability to be a master creator. Blood type A, you could show up with your organization skills, but do it for you. Bring it back in for you. You did it well already for the collective consciousness. We have so much order. The A's are the ones that's out there. They're the farmers out there in the physical reality. They the administrative, maybe assistants in the physical reality. The O's out there, they the hierarchies, the CEOs, they show up for the workplace. But when you ask them about their sustenance, when you ask them about them showing up for themselves, they're like, what? What do you mean show up for myself? I mean, I put on clothes every day. No, show up for the desires of your heart. See, the thing about life, we'll manifest certain things in life. Like, how many of you all have a house already, or apartment already, a car already, or have a boyfriend now, or had one already? Anybody? Hey, my true. Hey, Tiffany, thank you for supporting me. I appreciate your presence. Anybody? You have that already. So sometimes, and you know this to be true, because sometimes in relationships, in the beginning of the relationship, when you was looking for a relationship, you wore your makeup, you went out, you was just this divine feminine. You was just so eager to be in the perfect relationship, so you were going to be the perfect partner. You showed up, but then a couple of months later, oh, I'm gonna just go ahead and give me one of them Momo Suki outfits, because guess what? Grandma said, this is all I needed. Grandma had 6 children in this Momo Suki gown, so I guess I could do it now. Because now you feel like you ain't got to show up like you did in the beginning for the relationship. It's no different what we do with ourselves. It's no different what we do with ourselves. With time, we stop really showing up for ourselves sometimes, because we got the car. We got, hey, Alberta, we got the house. Well, I got the house already. I got the car. I got the relationship. I got the ring. So I could go ahead on and take it easy now. But the difference in the type of people that we have present in life that's really, really attaining their wildest dreams and really happy within themselves is the fact that they not only have the skill, but they have that will, that drive, that determination to show up. And that pushes them, and that sets them apart. That sets them apart from everybody else. So if you have a gift that you're ready to bring to the physical reality, whether you're working, whether you're in a relationship, whether you have the car, whether you have the money or not, it is that drive and determination that's going to get you there. It ain't going to necessarily be that skill. It's going to be you showing up every day for you, showing up for what you want. This is why I come forward every day. When I was busy, and Keith could attest to this, when I was busy creating this blood type connection course, I was showing up every day. And one day I was so busy showing up every day at the same time. Y'all didn't see me. I was so busy showing up till Keith came up in the room. I was on my YouTube uploading a private video, and I forgot to hit private. And I started talking, and I saw the numbers, and I saw people coming in the room. And Keith was the first one that came up in the room. And I was like, oh, Keith, no, this ain't for the public just yet. This is for my course. I'm showing up for me. I'm showing up. Even when the camera's off, I'm sitting in this same spot. I spend so much time sitting in this same spot that it don't really matter when y'all here or not, because I be talking and I be motivating, because this is inside of me. This is what I want to do. This is me showing up for me. Do you know how to show up for you? Are you so busy showing up as a mother? No, I gotta show up for these children. I gotta cook. I gotta do the homework. I don't know. My life is just theirs. No. I beg to differ with you, because I'm a mother too. No, that's an excuse that you tell yourself because you don't want to fully show up for yourself. You don't want to make time for yourself, because as a mother, I still was showing up for me. I was still in college. I still was showing up for me. I still had nighttime jobs. I worked at Harris Casino just because I wanted to have a good old time. I worked in corporate America, which was boring to me, and I wanted to have fun, so I went and worked. I had part-time jobs at Buffalo Wild Wings and the Harris Casino. I just wanted to have a little fun because I wanted to show up for me. I wanted to do the things that matter to me the most. I always wanted to be in an environment where I could be around people where they were having fun. Because I understood, even though I didn't know energy just yet, but I understood that energy was contagious, and I wanted some of that. I wanted to be around fun. I wanted to be around money. I wanted to be around abundance. Even before I even begin to speak, I would frequently drive around in neighborhoods that were gated communities to go to the country clubs, to just ride around as if I was pretending that I was about to show up to my house. This is how you show up to yourself or for yourself when you haven't attained those things. You show up in your mind. You put on clothes and then instead of going your way home, you go the long way home to the neighborhood that you long to one day drive in. Pretending as though you riding in a car that you're going to drive in it. Speaking to the people saying, hey, neighbor, and you ain't even part of the community. That's how in your human imagination you can show up for you. But when you're showing up for you, oftentimes this is where it gets a little tricky, because now if you go show up for you, you got to dress for you. You got to invest in you. You got to put on the whole armor of this show up. You got to put it on. Like, for example, a dancer. If a dancer in his or her mind is passionate about dancing, they got the skill. That's really cool that they have the skill. They got the moves and everything. But what separates the some dancers from the other dancers? I don't want to say one is even better than other. The separation comes in the fact that one of them gonna show up all the time. One of them gonna be like, if somebody say, yeah, he danced, they ready to show up. Just like an actor. An actor always ready to act. They always ready to show up. Just like me, for example. Me. Look at me. I'm showing up because in my heart of hearts, I know I have a gift through my spoken word. I have a gift to present to the physical reality through my self-expression. My throat chakra is wide open as an inspirational motivator in the physical reality. So I got to show up. I got to talk to somebody. Even if you don't come, you could come through and you could leave, but I'm still going to show up. If it's your gift, you just make way for it, and you make way for your will and determination to show up for it. So I sit here and I invest in myself, in my gift. I invest in these lighting, backdrops, the technology, I invest and I study. I study other people, how they show up for themselves. Other people that do the like-minded thing that I do. That's when you really focus on showing up for you and your gift that you came forth to bring. But if you don't take your word, okay, don't expect any gifts from so-called God. You know how they say in the biblical text, a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. Yesterday, I was talking about a mixed mind. So if we're talking about mindset, you would be equivalent to the mixed mind. You show up one day and be, oh, no, I don't think I want to do it. Don't expect to receive greatness with that kind of fluctuation. You have a little wobble going on. You ain't just ready just yet. But when you get to a growth mindset, you understand I got to invest in this here. You remember in the biblical text how they talk about the talent or the gifts that was given to the people. There was a parable, something like that, about giving gifts away. God gave certain people talents, and to him that was receiving the talent, they got more. But then there was one that decided they was going to bury their talent. They was going to sit on their talent. This equates to a person that had the gift, aka the talent, but they slept on it because they didn't want to show up for them. They didn't have the will that accompanied it. They didn't have the determination. They wanted to hide it. They wanted to bury that gift with them when they died. How many people really honestly could say, hey, Jerome, thank you for being here. Could I honestly say, hey, I'm going to just hold on to my gift? How does that even sound rolling off your tongue to say something as foolish as that? I have this gift. Y'all, and I'm going to hide it. I'm going to bury it in the ground, from dust thou art and dust thou shalt return. I'm going to bury my gift with me because it's so precious that I want to take it with me. I don't want to share it with nobody. Do anybody think like that? I mean, you could be honest. Your life going to tell us anyway. Hello. Thank you for being here. Hello, Gemini. Thank you for being here. I was listening to the Mixed Mind when a notification of your live came on, though. Yeah? How many? Hey, my YT University. How many people could I honestly say that? I'm going to take my gift with me because I don't think the collective consciousness is worthy. It's my gift. I'm going to let it die with me. That's really what you're saying when you don't show up for you and show us the gift that you have to present in the physical reality. You're saying, I'm going to take my substance with me. I ain't growing. I'm not going to let my gift make room for me. No. It's time to show up for you. Don't take your gift with you. We want to see it. We want to see how beautiful you are. The world wants to see you as an actor. The world wants to see you as a millionaire. The world wants to see you as an inspirational speaker. The world wants to see, don't get likes on your gift just because you got a car. Don't get likes on your gift just because you got your house, just because you got married, just because you're in a relationship. What about the gift? Every day you go to work and you get the little check that you want. But what about the gift that's going to provide even more abundance for you? What about that gift? What about that gift that's bubbling up in your soul? That gift that's always on your mind. That you're always talking about. The thing that you could do when nobody is around. That gift. Could you show us? Because we want to see how beautiful you are. Show us your light. Because you came forth with an expression of life. Sometimes we get in a place in our journey where we're in the darkness, but I'm coming here today to remind you that you are the light in the midst of the darkness. Could you turn the light on so everybody can see? It's time to show up for you. Thought by thought. Investing in yourself each and every day. Putting on the whole armor of God. Because you have a whole congregation. You have a whole journey of health and wellness that you must explore. And then you have a whole journey of getting out of that trauma that you sat in for eons and eons, and you decided to sit on that frequency for so long. But once you heal from that, once you evolve from that, guess what? You have a whole ministry now. You have a whole word. You have a whole life that wants to be shared with other people to help your reflections. You ain't going through that just to be in a position to shut your mouth. You're going through everything that you're going through in life to be in a position to be a blessing for other people. But you got to show up. You got to sort and sift through the trauma first. You got to invest in yourself first. And I know I could feel it through the life, the ABs that are all kumbaya. There comes a moment when it's time to give, but it also is a time to receive. So you got to receive from your source. At least you're nothing to give to other people. So you gotta sit back in a moment, sit back and allow your inner being to charge you up so you could be good to show up in the totality of God representing who you truly are and the gift that you truly came forth to bring. I promise you, I never hit this button, any of these buttons, at least I'm not for. Never. And I love to show up for me. But every day that I skip in on purpose is simply because I gotta show up for me first. That's my day. That's my day. And oftentimes when you get good with this here, when you're in tune with your inner being, you don't even have to take breaks like that no more. Because you're constantly being filled up. Your cup is constantly being full. If you stay in alignment with your inner being will fill you up, and the whole day will be going. I can sit on here for hours and hours and hours in alignment with my inner being and never get tired. Never even get thirsty, never even get hungry. Just talking from my heart. because it comes a pivotal moment where when you're showing up for you, that you get in this seat of passion, this seat of purpose, this seat of power. And you own one now. So for my ABs who love to show up for other people, they get mentally drained, take a seat back, take a step back. Learn how to show up for you. Show up for you so much that you in alignment with your inner being, no matter where you're showing up for other people or showing up just simply for yourself, and you stay there and you milk that and you see how that feels. And that's the way you supercharge yourself. You know how people say, oh, I can't be around so-and-so because they drain me. That means that they don't know this simple technique on how to show up for them first. See, I'm teaching you how to show up for you so you'll be equipped when it's time to show up for everybody. And you'll still have your substance. You'll still have your determination. You'll still have your will. You'll still have your power. But it all starts with you learning how to sit there and show up for you first. What do you do in the lonely moments of life when nobody ain't around? Or you worried about that person, your partner? What are you doing with yourself? What are you doing while you're single? You're just burning candles? Come on now. What about your passion? If you're single in the physical reality, you're just sitting there in your lonely moments of life worried about a man all the time, that's not good, baby. Because that lets you know what your future, when your relationship comes, what you're going to be doing. You're going to be so fixated on that man that you're going to smother him or her. How about showing up for you? How about when you're single, when you don't have that manifestation, when you don't have that house, when you don't have that car, when you're not as viral as maybe that you want to be? How about you still just show up for you, just because it feels good? I tell y'all all the time, I started off with 0 people looking at me on all platforms, 0. And I could go, if every last one of y'all leave, I can go on still speaking my truth because I know how to show up for me. Y'all ain't gonna make me feel bad if y'all leave out the room. If you got something to do, okay, bye. That's the kind of show up I'm talking about. If you're single, okay, I don't have nobody. Okay, that's fine, bye. I'm still gonna show up for me. I'm still gonna have my sexy lingerie. I'm still gonna cook. I'm still gonna keep my house clean. I'm still gonna find out what my passion is. I'm gonna find out the things that I love. I'm going to still go where I need to go. Okay, if I don't have that car, guess what? I'm still going to ride around as if I do. If I don't have that house just yet and I'm in an apartment, I'm still going to clean that house as if I'm cleaning. I'm going to clean that apartment as if I'm cleaning my house. Whatever it is that you are longing for or wanting, show up for you. But don't stop when you get it. Because then that means there's a next chapter. If you stop when you get your house or you get your partner, if you stop right there, you're saying, oh, if God don't do nothing else for me, he done done enough kind of energy. And that is so not true, because you are a master manifester. You come forth for endless creations. You don't stop there. You create something more. You stop there, that means you don't want no more expansion for your life. That means you are really simply destroying or taking your gift to the grave. You're going to bury it. You won't have no more will, no more, because you stop. And so when we stop, that don't leave no room for growth, because now that we stop, the wheel done stop too. The way you used to look don't stop too. Maybe your health gonna stop too. Maybe that car, you're gonna stop because you got that car, but wait about 7, 10 more years, now you're gonna need another car. So why you stop? It is so important in life. I struggle with that heavily, but it's a mindset. It's a mindset, YT. The reason why I'm saying this is because I want you to know that this ties into being a master manifester. You don't stop. You don't stop. And so you have to tell yourself that we are not stopping. You have to feed your mind. You have to have some type of mentor. You don't have to be in your physical reality. Nowadays, they have people all on YouTube that is speaking life. You have to accompany your mind into being able to absorb life and substance. The people that stopping and that's getting comfortable, they have something that's stopping them, that they're giving their attention to. And it might be even social media. We spend so much time on social media just scrolling through, watching other people go viral. We're watching other people that have will. We are watching other people that have talents. We're watching other people that have gifts. And we sitting there just, oh. Meanwhile, we done stopped. And I support my supporters as much as I can, but I will tell you this one truth. I post videos and I get off these apps. I do my groups, I do my YouTube, and I get off these apps. Why? Because I can't let this consume me. Why? Because I understand my time is valuable. Why? Because I gotta show up for me. I gotta keep on showing up for me. At least I get comfortable and be showing up for somebody else. There's only two people. You either showing up for you or you showing up for others. And so it might sound selfish when you have a family or partner. Then I say, go. No. I'm telling you to show up for you. It might sound selfish, but hear me out. Hear me out when I tell you showing up for you is the best thing you can do for your relationship too. Because your partner fell in love with the way that you loved you. That's what captivated them. It's almost like when you was going through the feed on social media and you hit a heart. Why did you hit that heart? Because you fell in love with the display that you just saw. It's no different in your relationship. So if you begin to show up for you in your relationship, you have the ability to draw. And even in the book of text, they tell you, if I be lifted up, I will draw all things unto me. So you got to remember that. That's your substance. That's your word of truth. That if you show up with your gifts, if you show up in your mind, if you show up with your energy for you, then you have the power to manipulate all of this here out here. Just keep on showing up. Because in showing up, let's go into energy here. In showing up, all you're doing is conjuring up energy. All this thing in life is about energy, frequency, and vibration. So I show up today. Then I show up tomorrow. And then I show up the next week. And then I show up the next month. And I just become greater and greater and greater. Why? It wasn't necessarily because I had so much skill. I accompanied with my skill, with my will, my determination. The energy behind it was the fact that I showed up. It's about you. It's about you. It's about how bad you want to show up for you. Because it's so easy. It's so easy. Let me tell you some things that are easy. It's easy not to invest in yourself, to educate yourself about your blood type and about your knowing of yourself. Oh yeah, because that costs money and I don't have that money. Okay, I'm not going to do that. It's easy to lay down up in that bed a little bit longer because, yeah, I need my rest. And, yeah, you're supposed to get rest. And, yeah, I'm letting myself and my body just rest. I do this every weekend. I just rest. It's so easy. I'm comfortable with it. It's easy. Let me do easy. It's so easy to go off on somebody. Oh, yeah, because I wish somebody would. That's easy. Oh, yeah, that's real easy because it's so hard to hold your tongue. It's so hard. It's so hard, but that's too easy. Let's just go up. It's easy to go to the store and just get the ice cream, get the combo. Yeah, it's easy because you know what? That's gonna make me feel even more sluggish, and it's gonna circle back and help me lay down a little bit more. And I don't want to do nothing anyway. All of this stuff is so easy. It's easy to create a channel and don't go live on it, don't talk to nobody, don't post no videos on it, but say that you want to inspire other people. Oh, it's just so easy to just look at the other people instead of just talking and having my own little niche. That's so easy. See how easy it gets you in a slump? See how easy it will make you feel? It's so comfortable when it's easy. I'm talking about showing up for you, and in the beginning, it might feel hard. But who's going to get where they really want to go faster? Who going to get there? Hello, Just Be. Hey, Belinda, thank you for being here. Who going to get there? You think it's going to be the person that buried that talent, that decided, oh, I'm going to take it easy with my gift? No. It's going to be that person that had that will, that tenacity, that allowed that gift to make room for them, that showed up. And every time that they showed up, they saw new people. Every time that they invested in themselves, they reached other levels in their life. Every time that they worked on their emotions, which is their energy, emotion, instead of going off on somebody and wishing somebody would all the time, they became greater. Their ability to focus became greater. They became master manifestors. They passed another level in life because you get stuck on certain levels just because you're emotionally tied to that experience. And every time you give your energy to emotions, then that means, hey, show her more. The blessings of God are gained, amen. It's according to how you feel. So you get hung up on the fact that, oh, he was a north. He hurt me. Oh, I wish she would sit in my seat. And you get caught up on that. You get caught up on road rage and all this crazy stuff that you show emotion to. And it's almost like your inner being is saying, give up. Yeah, because that's how you feel. You act like you want more of it. So your emotions, when you don't know how to master them, you get more of that. You just the algorithm show you what your inner being is giving you. You see a fight and you sit there and you watch the fight on the algorithms on social media. Next thing you know, you got all kind of fights. Everybody fighting. Like, God damn it, what is this? Fight time? Yeah, because you gave your energy, your emotions to it. But if you show up for you, being a greater version of you, saying, I want expansion, all of this here old algorithm stuff could get washed away because you don't give your attention to it because you're so busy showing up for you. This is what showing up for you look like. And it feels really, really good. And it'll bring you out of that rut. And so for those of you who are over here on my healthy wellness journey, I challenge you to show up for you as it pertains to eating right for your blood type. I challenge you to be able to put the things that's in your body that won't cause the inflammation, disease, and the leaky gut, that will increase your hydrochloric acid. I challenge you every day to show up for you instead of saying, oh, I'm a vegan, and really still eating everything and anything. How about you show up for you in that area? It's a small thing. It's a small step. Came in at the right time. I needed this. Hey, Akita. It's a small step, but it's going to make a massive difference every day. But see, the first day it's going to feel good. The second day it's going to feel good. You're going to be like, oh, I feel some warmth up in that. That's a hydrochloric acid replenishing in your body. And then as time go on, you're going to be reminded of your old way. But you got to keep on. When that day come for you, I just got to forewarn you of it. When that day come for you, you can't just not show up for you no more. Because that's aching to game being over. That's aching to your mind was playing tricks on you and your subconscious mind won. No, we trying to rewrite the story in the subconscious mind. So you got to keep on going. That's the only way that all the inflammation is going to subside. When the hydrochloric acid is going to return. When your quality of health is going to return. When your digestive enzymes are going to be replenished. The only way to get there is if you show up bite by bite for you. Those of you that are in the blood type program, showing up for you means understanding the part of the journey that you play in the physical reality. Understanding your strengths and your weaknesses as it pertains to that program. Understanding your best jobs and your worst. And pivoting and getting in alignment with compatible energies that serve you in life. Pivoting and understanding your trauma is linked to who you are as it pertains to your blood type. Pivoting just a little bit so you can show up for you in the totality of you and who you came for to be. Instead of feeling pain, It's about coming from pain to passion. Instead of not knowing your purpose, not knowing where you belong, feeling like you don't belong here, feeling like life turned its back on you. No, 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 no. The only thing that's happening in your journey is that you are so far away from your inner being that you don't know yourself no more. You have ears and you're not hearing. You have eyes and you're not seeing because you're not connecting to your inner being. The 99.9% of all that you stem from. This is a conscious way of showing up for you. And so by understanding, getting to know yourself, which is the only reason why we're all here in the physical reality, to get to know thyself, because getting to know thyself is really getting to know God. And the other reason why we came forward here is to learn how to manipulate energy. And this is all that I teach. This is what I teach on health and wellness. I'm just teaching you the energies that you can manipulate as it pertains to what you put in your body. The coding in the matrix, that's just energy manipulation. And then when we talk here on the blood type program, I'm teaching you how to manipulate the energies of the reflections that you have in the physical reality. Like, oh, wait, I don't need to be around. Oh, no, that might be a little too much for me right now. No, not right, not in business. No, that's not a compatible business partner for me. No, because I always learn lessons with them. I don't really win with them. But this here blood type right here, as it pertains to my blood type, oh yeah, that's who I need on my team. That's a winning team right there. So that's all I'm teaching you over there, how to manipulate energy and how to be around the energies that's going to help you win. That's it. That's it. It's about manipulating energies. It's about knowing thyself. But you got to show up as yourself. And the only way you show up as yourself is if you know yourself. If you know your trauma and know that you've healed from it. If you open up that closet where you didn't heal all of those emotions and that pain and the struggles in life, you got to open that up because you put all of them skeletons in there. You have to sit with yourself. You got to meditate and practice mindfulness, but you got to first know what type of meditation you need for your blood type. You got to work out because that's aching to your life force, but you got to know what kind of workout as it pertains to your blood type. Because if you go out there and you overexert yourself, you ain't going to do nothing but cause more inflammation to your body, more dis-ease and disharmony. It's all about getting to know yourself and manipulating energy. And the only way you do that is you show up for you, as the energy that you came to emit in the physical reality. I challenge you to show up. Amen. These apps can be like drugs and distractions. Yeah, definitely. I challenge you to show up as your blood type. Show up as your personality. Show up even with your differences. Find out what your differences are in the physical reality as it pertains to your blood type. And I challenge you every day to do a small thing, to work on your differences. It's just like going to the gym. You go to the gym and you try to get gain muscle and strength and endurance in your weak spots. Well, we all have strengths and weaknesses. That makes up the totality of God. You can't have one without the other. I like to call them differences. So your differences, find out what your difference is as it pertains to your blood type. I have a full course on this. Find out what your difference is and work that difference out and make that one of your core strengths and learn how to show up for you. Because the reason why they have people on each one of these here lives saying that they struggle with this, because they're telling the world based upon my blood type, this is my struggle. Because every blood type ain't going to have the same struggle. We all think differently. We all eat differently. We all respond differently, behave differently based upon blood type. We all can be driving in a car, one by the other, trailing one another down the road. All of the O's in their mind, they're going to be thinking or tuned to one beat. The B's in their mind, they're going to be looking at another beat. Their brilliant minds are probably looking at how beautiful the sun is setting. Everybody else, the O's probably focus on the results of getting to where they're going. Wow, we're gonna be there on time. We're gonna be there by da 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 da. And when we get there, we need to make sure da 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 da. But the B's probably looking, oh my gosh, look at the mountains. Their brilliant minds are creating from the atmosphere. Oh, look, the sunset. Oh my gosh. The AB is probably up in the car, just creating and connecting with the people that's in their vehicles, paying attention to what's going on in there. The A's, if we don't stop stopping at all of these rest stops, we're not gonna make it on time. They were about order and instruction because we all are different. We're going to the same place. We think different though. And that's perfectly fine and orchestrated by God because we're one body, but we're different members. And if you don't know which member you're playing in the physical reality, you get tossed by the wayside. And you just, well, I thought I was in love with this in here, but turns out we're getting a divorce because that was the lesson. That was a lesson blood type for you. Oh, well, I thought this would have been the best business partner, but that's just too much. Now we're going bankrupt. Because you hooked up in business with the person you was supposed to learn lessons for. That wasn't the winner for you. Oh, well, I thought I could have bought this here house. And no. If you know yourself and know how you win and show up for you, you have all this stuff figured out. Now you can take the broad road that leads to destruction and play it and wish upon a star or tap your feet together if you want to. Many choose that route. But it'll be so easy if you take time to show up for you and get to know you because it's aching to get into know God. Whew, I love it. Bite per bite. Yeah, Belinda, bite per bite. Wisdom, wise word, manifested into, yes. What you know about that, niece? Yeah. Hey, Makeem, I haven't seen you in a minute. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your presence. Amen. That's the video, y'all. I challenge you to show up for you. Show up for you as it pertains to your health. Show up for you as it pertains to your thought. Keep on showing up for you because you're just conjuring up energy. There's greatness inside of you. Each and every last one of you, I know you come forward to visit me on whatever platform because of the connection of greatness and growth. People stumble up on me when they're at that pivotal moment in their life where they're ready to turn around and shed a gift. That's the only reason why you came forward to me. Because I represent a balance type energy that will show you the balance, the other side of your life that you never explored, your so-called difference. And I exercise it. I help people every day. That's my purpose, to exercise their difference. And once they get that core strength that they long for, they turn around and they sit in their seat successfully up on a throne. They put on the whole armor of God, and then they turn around and be fishers of men. They turn around, lift themselves up, and they say, if I be lifted up, I have the power to draw all things to me. That's the pivotal. That's the only reason why you're here. I can tell you that now. Because it's your season to turn around, to be a blessing to other people. That's the only reason. Just like in the movie The Matrix, the Oracle, I represent the beat balancer that's in tune to who she is in her life, in the physical reality. She's aching to the Oracle. Aching to Neo go and see the Oracle. Exercising his gift. And for some of you, like Neo, you got to be told, no, you're not the one. In an effort for you to go out there and realize all by yourself that you are the one. You're not Neo. You're not Neo. You're the O-N-E. You're the only one. But you got to go out there just like Neo and learn how to show up for you. Because there's greatness inside of you. I wouldn't lie to you. I accept that challenge, Queen. Thank you, Sandra. Accept the challenge to show up for you, thought by thought, day by day. Belinda's accepted the challenge. Oh, yes, Sandra and Belinda. Yes. Hey, Wendy, you accept my challenge. Reese, you accept my challenge. I'm so proud of y'all. Do the work. Don't sleep on you. And all the other things outside of you, they're going to always be there. I promise you, they're going to be there. That partner going to be there. That person that love you, if they love you, that's the unconditional love. They're going to be there. That them drinks going to be there. That chaotic diet going to be there. All that crazy stuff that ain't serving you no good, no way, it's going to be there. but your time to show up for you is nigh. In this lifetime, you're limited for this avatar. You're eternal beings, but you're limited what you can do in this avatar suit. So I challenge you, day by day. KC said, day by day, show up for you. I challenge you. Don't sleep on you, because you all you got. You hear me? You and your inner being is all you got. Don't you dare go to sleep on you. No, no. Just because you got in a relationship. Just because you got a car or a house or a job, don't you sleep on you. Even with that job, don't you sleep on you, even with that job. You make it happen when you get off skill. You build for that business that you long to do. Because if you own a job that you're not passionate about, you have more expansion. You have more in you. You have a gift to give. Do not bury that gift with you. Show us what you're made of. This video was from my heart to yours. Y'all be blessed. Thank you for being here. Be blessed.